Good morning, family. It's day 6 and our second day in Paris. And we started off by going to Saint-Sulpice Church, which isn't too far from our hotel. So you can kind of see this is the outside of it. Another massive church just kind of right around the corner. And this is kind of this is the outside and heading in. And this one was actually really more beautiful than the, what's the other one called? In Montmartre?
Sacré-Cœur.
Yeah.
I can't pronounce it very well,
Yeah,
but that's something like it.
Maybe the most beautiful we've ever been in, even, right?
Yeah,
even
it was a very beautiful
southern
church.
France, this thing just is unbelievable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very ornate and beautiful. So.
Yeah, and then the outside is also very nice. It's in a very good area. It's kind of near Saint Germain, which is where our hotel is too. In that general region, it's very pretty. So we took a little walk. This is us kind of around and heading over there.
This area looks like if somebody was coming to Paris for the first time, I'd want to take them here because it just looks like what you see in the movies and a postcard, and it's beautiful. And the other parts of Paris have a lot of cool qualities too, but this is kind of, I think, what someone should see when they first go.
Yeah. Oh, this particular restaurant is the oldest restaurant in Paris that's been ongoing. It's in the 1600s. People like Voltaire have been there, and all kinds of, just everybody. It's crazy. And this is an even more special place. This here is where the Treaty of Paris was signed with Benjamin Franklin. And he was living in Paris at the time while they were negotiating the treaty. And it was signed in this building, and now they're putting it under reconstruction. It's just kind of it looks like it was some sort of typography thing. So you can see there, John Jay, John Adams, and we're all present. And afterwards, there's a little cafe that we went to and stopped and we had coffee, and I had hot chocolate, which was amazing. And there we are. Oh, then here is the Allée de Margot, and this is where Hemingway spent quite a bit of time, and a lot of the writers in around the 20s.
And this is the Passage des Panoramas or something. They have these covered passages, these like shopping areas in Paris, and I'm not sure which arrondissement it's in, but I think it's I don't remember, the third or something, second. But they're really these cool areas to go shopping, really unique stores, lots of good food, and there's quite a few of them, and you almost miss them if you don't look for them. So it's a neat little special thing. And this is the Paris Opera House. We took a self-guided tour today, and it was beautiful. And unfortunately, we couldn't see inside the
actual
auditorium because they were practicing for an opera that day. So, but it was one of the most beautiful buildings I've ever been inside of.
We talked about that church being beautiful, and this kind of just blows it out of the park. Even this was really kind of unbelievable, and I don't think I get impressed that easily because some of this stuff's just so ornate and over the top. But this is just really incredible. This is the spiral staircase leading up, and
to the auditorium. So you walk up there, and then you go find your seat. And I'm like, oh, this room is amazing. And it just kind of kept getting better. I'm sure that if we had been able to see the actual auditorium, that would have been amazing. But just gorgeous. Can't even imagine seeing an opera here. We saw people that were dressed and ready to go to the opera for that night already, and they all look so nice.
Yeah, we wanted to see an opera, but there's just no way to pack nice clothes.
Yeah.
Hold on to those for somehow 28 days or whatever.
No. So this is probably one of the most beautiful rooms I've ever seen. I have not been to Versailles. Versailles probably blows this out of the water, but look at this. This is just some room along the side of the Paris Opera House.
These ceilings are so high too.
Oh, and so just high. Ornate. Everything is
that
just
silly
gilded.
thing we have in Vegas where they try to redo the micro. It's just silly compared to this. It's just this stuff here. It's just unbelievable.
This is the box that is famous because of the Phantom of the Opera. So, and then this is the Pont Alexandre III, I think is kind of how you say it. Bad French.
Famous bridge in France.
Yeah, very
Paris.
famous bridge in Paris. We wanted to visit it.
Seine River. So we actually had to end up getting on a boat down there, and here we are on the boat. You got very close to the Eiffel Tower. This is probably as close as we're going to get to the Eiffel Tower. We just didn't, but it's so touristy down there. So many people. But we're quite happy to get as close as we did.
This is the Louvre. It's a beautiful building.
Largest museum in the world.
And then right next to Notre Dame. Le Louvre used to be a palace before Versailles. That's why it's so huge, because it was once a palace.
Hello everybody, we're going to the Moulin Rouge.
Hello.
Not to the show, just to go see the place. That first dinner.
Johnny really wanted to see the show. The topless
No.
ladies.
I passed, $200 a ticket. I'm like, no thanks.
Okay. The topless ladies weren't
We can
enough
see that
to-
much cheaper. Just kidding.
They weren't enough to, in Vegas or something.
Anyway, we're having a very lovely time. It's beautiful out here. The weather is gorgeous. Our hotel's in the background. Can't really see it anymore, but yeah, it's great. Love you guys.
Love you, bye.
Bye.
And I just wanted to take a little bit of some live street video here going through. This is around our hotel. Just kind of walking on the street, just so you can kind of see what it's like to be in Paris at any given time around, 6 o'clock or so, 5 o'clock. It stays light here till 10:30. So, yeah, this is going down into the subway metro station, and these metro stations work amazingly well and super efficient, just like New York. So similar, exact system, really, and but very efficient. And so, yeah, we've been taking these things all day, everywhere, all the time. And this is where we ate dinner. Libby recommended at least 1745 as a charcuterie board. I've been trying to get charcuteries to where we go. It's really good. And we went to D'Artagnan, but we didn't get any pictures down there. But anyhow, we back to our hotel and just how pretty it is at night. And then just put some random pictures here in the end. This was supposed to be our day where we didn't do very much. We were going to take it easy, but we just kept going and going and going. Because it's so easy to get around and just so many beautiful things. I think Saint Germain was really pretty impressive. I mean, I kind of figure that's the best place to be, and that most of these pictures are kind of from around there. This is from the opera.
Golden Room,
Yeah.
I don't know the name of that room, but
Yeah.
sure it has a name.
Amazing, but yeah, that'll do it. Thank you, family.
Love you, bye.